The ads have awakened. Initiating emergency pause protocol.
Hey, happy Friday. How's it going, guys? Welcome in Job Got Wrecked. Hello, Olympic. How's it going, guys? Hope your day's going well. Hope you had a good week. Or at least a passable week. Preferably a good week. Yeah, let's go with good. I hope you had a good week. Above average good. That's where our bar will be. Anything below that, we'll round up. How's it going, guys? We made it till Friday. Yay. Speaking of Friday, what's my next? What's the last 3-day weekend? What do I have to look forward to? April 3rd is the next one. It's over a month away. It's over a month away. Hope my ends be better. That's all right. It's all right. I'm trying stuff out at work, which is nice, figuring stuff out with BCG and lots of math that I'm bashing my head against. Because I'm like, I want to set things up a certain way, and then it's like I try, and then it's like, I don't really like how it's set up, and then I do something else. It's okay though. It's kind of fun. Yeah, that's all that matters. Well, today we're going with more AI for the mobs. We have 4 mobs left to do the quote-unquote trash tier mobs. Hopefully we'll get through all of those today, and we'll go from there to elites and champions, where the abilities are going to be much more interesting. So yeah, that's the plan. Shall we get into it? This is our next little fella. So he, by default, right now, he's kind of like bounces up and down. Go do one of your attacks. It's loading textures, do one of your attacks. So he has a little, he just uses the dagger, and there's one that he does a flip backwards. Yeah, that one. So that's the 2 animations, but they're basically both the same in a sense. So that's what we'll do. What we need to figure out is what kind of movement and attacks he's doing. I'm thinking he's a fast little bugger. So I'm thinking he's going to zigzag. I like the idea of him zigzagging. And I like the idea of him dashing in and out. Potentially. That might be too much. That might be too much. But that's what I'm thinking. His main movement would be a zigzag, not a straight line. And then we dash in, try to do the attack, and dash out. The attack will be his basic attack. I don't think he's going to be doing anything fancy. He's not doing any projectiles. Yeah, we'll do this one. Super fast dash to player, but longer wide up. So it's not dashing forward. We'll just do dashing back afterwards. Basic attack or this one. So dash in and then tries to get to it. I wish there was an easy way of me getting behind the player. Because that could be interesting. Is there a way of getting the enemy behind the player? What I could do is in the dash jump setup, I can make it so it turns off hitboxes for a brief moment. Not like not hitting, but just like the collision boxes between enemies and players. So that way I could technically put him behind the player, theoretically, with a dash. Like a backstab. I like that idea. Let's see if we can do something with that idea. He seems like the kind of enemy to do that. Okay, let's see what we got. So first of all, we need to grab a new setup for this guy. Let's grow with yeah, the skeleton as the base. This is the goblin. Plug it in, plug it in. Bam. Okay. So. This one has a few things we don't need. We don't need the triple attack. So here it's going to be zigzag. Instead of move to player, so here. Let's let it load. While that's loading, can I do other stuff? No, it's all frozen. That's okay. Come on. Oh, there it goes. Goblin. Goblini. No, goblin. Zigzag move to action. Or move to actor. This is not really move to actor. Right? This is moving too specifically to the player. Wait. Oh, there it is. Updates exact destination. But here I shouldn't be using this. I should be using this. Good thing I noticed. Actually, for some of the other ones, it might also be wrong, but we'll adjust accordingly from there. That is fine. So it's going to move there. So acceptance radius, we can leave as is. Advanced distance. Hold on. Advanced distance. Is how far he's going, right? Yes. So if I want to do like 300, probably advance. Zigzag amplitude, it's fine. Update interval every second. Fine. Let's just see what it looks like. So he's almost like walking. He's not really walking towards the player, right? I think the amplitude is too big. It's too much. Also, I think I want the weight to be a lot smaller for this guy. Let's do like 0.5 weight. And then we can reduce this exact amplitude to like, I don't know, 250. Let's see. Come on. Why is he already in combat there? I think the stopping is bad on this one. I think we don't want to stop. I think we just want him to zigzag movement. Do zigzag movement. Come on, come here. Are you attacking? You are not close enough to attack. What the hell is he doing? What? Advanced distance 400. Yeah, that's a little bit better. That's broken. Why is that so broken? Okay. So he moves a little. The update interval just is not fast enough, so he's not really zigzagging. Ew. Come here. What? Why are you going to combat? What is going on with you? You are using the new one now. Distance, pathfinding, idle range, pathfinding distance. Oh, they're both pathfinding distance. Let me change this one to this is the player. If we're less than, so we're in melee, so that should help, hopefully. I don't know why he's doing that stuff, but we'll deal with that later. For now, let's work on the zigzag movement. What if I made him faster? What if I made him faster? He's serpentines, basically, so it's not a big deal that he's faster. He's not in a straight line, you'll get away with him still. What the hell's wrong with him? Zigzag cycles per second. 0.5. Acceptable radians, we'll do 100. And we're not waiting. So why does he look like that? Oh, that's better. That is better. I don't know what happens, why he breaks so badly when he gets against the combat. There's no transition out of here. This is just doing a basic attack. Basic hold attack. Ground attack, enable arrow, face player. Let's take a look at your animation. Pause attack. Shouldn't this be pause jump attack? I think that's why. Jump duration, let's do like 0.25. Although I'm not using this anymore, am I? Why don't you think I'm using that? And I have this one, which throws a bomb, but I don't have a bomb. Also, why is this one? Oh, there it goes. Now it's no longer like looks blurry. Okay. So let's try that. See if that fixes the problem, because it's supposed to be pausing. There we go. That's better. Now he's no longer moving around like crazy. Good. Okay. For in the combat range, I'm gonna have him move a bit further randomly for move around point. Exactly. Do we want to adjust this a little more? The zigzag amplitude. Let's do 350 to make him go a little further left, right. What? Why did he just do that? What? Why was he still moving? Oh. Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Stop active movement. Basic attack. This player. It's the same thing we've been doing. Why does he move there? What is going on? It's gonna be one of those days, isn't it? Okay. Let's set up the I need the jump. So the attacking group, I'm gonna need to do a jump first. Let's get a backstab. So jump behind player. So to jump to from player. The focus needs to happen on the other one. So you know what? Instead, I'm just gonna duplicate this. On this one, I'm gonna remove these guys. And on this, we'll transition down. Let me actually put myself maybe here, honestly. I don't have to keep moving myself. That might be the best place. So the least amount of stuff is here. So here we're going to do jump. Jump to from player. Now on this one, I'm going to add a new boolean here, and that is disable character, or I guess pawn collision. During jump. So if it is true, I mean, honestly, we can do it right at the beginning. No, we don't want to do it at the beginning, actually. We want to do it when we launch, assuming we launched here, then we do it. So if it's true, not dummy actor, I want to get you. Set collision response to channel. Why is it character? Oh, get capsule component. Set collision response to channel. Pawn ignore. Room. Otherwise, we bypass it, of course. And then after we've gone there, the opposite, we re-enable it. Look. That should be everything we need. Now, the other thing here is target location offset. Okay, we should be good. It is off of the dummies actor's forward vector. Am I spawning the dummy actor rotated the correct way? Hold on. I'm not setting the rotation on him. So I won't know if I'm not gonna know. I'm not gonna know which way the player is facing. Or, yeah, the player is facing. But I could find out. I could spawn him relative to the facing of the player. That also explains why their target location offset doesn't work, because the forward vector and right vector aren't correct. which should be relative to the enemy or the yeah. So if I did get actor rotation, we can put that in there. And then if I want to do it relative to the player, here as well. Then we guess we can give it another option here. And then we can specify if we want to use its rotation or we'll just say location offset relative to player, because by default it'll be relative to the character that it is. And here we're going to do a select, but from here, if it is an enemy, then it's false, and true gets player pawn. No, I don't want to do get player pawn. I want to do this one. This pawn. And then I can collapse this to a function. This is just going to be get dummy actor spawn rotation. Can use it here. Oh no, this is just that. Okay. So if we now don't need to open anymore. If we now come here and then jump behind player, we'll do location offset relative to the player and disable pawn collision during jump. We can now offset it relative to the player. So forward is right. Forward, we could say minus 100 or minus 150, which will put me behind the player as long as this dash distance is far enough. So I'm gonna say dash distance is 750. We're gonna do like really high. And then the hold here will be like 0.821. Ah! That worked! Well, let's see if I'll face him. Yeah, that totally works. Oh, that's so cool. So I'm facing this way. Okay, this one, let's not move. Yeah, I think a little bit more back behind him. So do like minus 250. I mean, that was pretty good. Yeah, there we go. Let's go ahead and increase the jump attack range to like, I don't know, so 50. It goes a little bit further. But okay, that is working, it seems. So after the attack, I want him to wait. No, after the attack, I want him to jump back. Go to next state. Now, which one of them already jumps back? We'll just grab the information from there. It is Gloomsting. Dash back and wait. Just copy those. There we go. Jump back from player. That's fine. And then wait. Take a look. So he'll try to backstab you. Does he need to jump back? He doesn't stay behind you, so the whole jumping back I don't think is needed, actually. I think that's not needed. Because he already jumps forward. I could make it so he stops, but it's going to be very hard for him to hit anything then. I think that's pretty good. Yeah. Okay. I like that. Moving around current location, we're still gonna keep as is. This should have a set movement speed. Let's do a task here. Set movement speed. Combat. Chase group has set movement speed. Yes. So let me make sure that the other ones all have this. I don't think they do. In fact, I'm going to copy this. All of you guys. And the other one we did was Flying Eye. Combat mode. I'm just putting it on the main route, but I'm telling it not to actually not to complete anything. So it should be fine. Spots. Thankfully, we don't have too many mobs. Thankfully, to do this. Okay, last one. Okay. That was good. So now he should go a little bit slower in combat. Let's see his movement speed. Combat's 300. That's too slow. Let's increase that. He's a fast. He still should be fast. Let's do 450. I'll increase again. Or making him faster than the than we had him. There we go. What happened? What? Why did I do that? Why was he still moving? How was he still moving? When he goes in here, he goes here. Stop active movement. I have it. It should stop absolutely everything. Stop character movement. Stop active. Stop movement. I'm stopping everything. Which also sets his velocity to 0. Jump to player. I have stopped moving on arrival. Which does stop movement immediately. Let me do this one. Which is my own. You? Okay. That was odd. Okay. Do the backflip one. I feel like it's the backflip. Oh, there you go. Okay. Now we're okay now. I think we're okay now. I love that he gets just behind you. I think that's a great addition. I don't know why he wasn't. Was he not looking down? I'm gonna look right. So you should come in from the left. Yep, there he goes. Okay. I think it seems like he's good to go. I think we're good with him. Is there anything else you want to do? I don't like the little how much he stops during this. Actually, can we just adjust the zigzag movement a little bit more? Let's do advanced distance 400, amplitude 400, update interval 1, zigzags cycles per second 0.5. That feels a little bit better. He doesn't, he still will come to you. He kind of comes into an arc. The arc might be a little bit big. But I kind of like that he almost, depending on your distance, it's almost like he's trying to get around you. Okay, I think we're good. Let's try a few of them. Let's see how they all operate. If there's multiple. Did he not teleport behind me? I think, oh, because I'm moving. It's hard, right. They're gonna try to get behind me, but of course, if I'm constantly moving, then it's gonna be hard to get behind me and stay behind me, obviously. But otherwise, it seems like it's working. I think I need to adjust the arrow height for them a bit. Might be a little too high. But otherwise, cool. Hey, sir, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I mean, it's probably fine. 72, so if I did like minus 60. Yeah, that'll be a little bit better, I think. Just not as high up. Yeah, I love that. I love that they get behind me. Oh, okay. We have backstabbing goblins. On to the next one. Next one is this guy. Okay, so he's, I mean, should I just give him the same AI as the mushroom? As this one? They both shoot a lobbed projectile. The visuals on it is different, but right, it's pretty much the same. Right. Right. And they both throw a projectile like that. And obviously the elite champion ones will do something different, but maybe we, I don't see him do any kind of fast movements. Like, I don't see him, because he's a big chunky boy, right? I don't see him like doing any kind of fast movements of any kind, or teleporting, or I think for them we'll just go with the same. His stats are different. He's going to have a different champion elite ability, but for the base, let's just start with having the same one. I think that'll be the go better. So let's go to here. We don't need the old goblin anymore. Flying eye. Let's call this mushroom. Also, what's your name? Living mushroom. I can call it evil mushroom. Living mushroom's fine, I guess. Let me actually also take a look at your animations. Your normal one Is it the projectile? No. Okay, so we gotta swap those. So let's put 3 here. Two here. 1 here. And get rid of this. So the normal attack is the projectile one. I could give him a melee attack. Like, if you get close to him, I could give him a melee attack. But I feel like it's better to have mobs do one or the other. And not overcomplicate them with having like, oh, like these do melee and range and whatever else. I think if maybe for the elites and champions, you can go something a little more complex. But I think for these, it's fine. Let's go state tree. Plug you in. We just need to adjust you. There we go. Nice. We need to check the I think I'm using the same settings for the projectiles. I mean, it seems like it's working. So I guess I probably don't need to adjust anything. Yeah. It'll be just another one of these. And we'll just have him do something different in the Champion Elite. Cool. Done and dusted. 2 down. Relatively quickly, honestly. I mean, to be fair, this one I just copied, so it's not really a fair 2, but sue me. Next one, we have 2 left. We have this one. Which is a little shark boy. Just had a little bite. That's all he does. So what do we do with him? Don't have a lot of animations to work with him. It's all the all basic 2D ones, right? I just don't have much to work with. So let's see. What could we do? I mean, sure, basic attack. Movement. I don't see him moving fast. I see him just moving steadily. I could have him like jump, but there's just no animation for it. I think we're just go basic for him. Again, do something more interesting for the elite champions. But the trash one just have basic move around. Eventually, when we get, you know, like custom characters and custom enemies, we can have like more interesting AI for, you know, different mobs, of course. These guys a little difficult. Yeah. Let's do that. So we'll go to character tree skeleton, let's duplicate you. check. Let's close stuff we don't need. Oh. Generated a mesh area light? How's a generated mesh area light? Implements a light that is created after a lighting build with light mass and handles mesh area light influence on dynamic objects. Sorry, quick pivot. Where the hell is that? What? There's a rectangular light. Where's this area light? Datasmith area. Oh, it's a Datasmith thing. That's probably it. My guess. Yeah, because I don't see another one. Yeah. We get rid of the triple attack. We on the player, move to player. Everything else stays the same. He needs to jump further. For sure. Is he floating? Also. He's not. He's on the bottom. This needs to be lower. So if the height is 40, we'll make this 30. And then let's go ahead. Let's do minus 31. So just slightly different height for the others. Less chance of Z fighting. Yeah, he needs to attack further. Base stat, jump attack range, 600. There we go. That's a little bit better. A little bit better. Why does it look like? Right. Why is he on the ground? Like, he looks like he's on the ground. If I had a plane and put it at minus 30. Excuse me. Why does this plane not move? Okay, that was odd. Oh, sorry, minus 40. Right. That is the bottom of the capsule, and he is on the ground.
Here come the ads nobody asked for. Pausing like a decent human.
Why can I not even delete this now? Oh, it's because I'm simulating. Okay. I didn't hit stop on the simulation. Why am I so stupid? So it's all that looks like it's floating. I'll be right back while ads are going. I'm back. Back again. For the last one, I do know we're going to be doing something a little more custom. I already have an idea for it. Well, I guess the idea is that I think he's not going to move. And he's going to just do a big hit. Big AoE hit. He's gonna jump in. He's gonna do a big hit. Yeah. Why does he look he's floating? What possible reason? Well, he's very much floating here, but why is he angled this much? Well, there's the problem. Why is he angled this much? As you can see, he's only supposed to be angled this, right? Obviously, if you angle him more, then that's okay. What's going on? Hey, Law Dog, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Somewhere is it under? I think it's this. I think it's this. That's why these guys are freaking the way they are. There we go. Now they feel right, more upright, yes. But they're now actually where I placed them. Found you bastard. Let me adjust all the all 2D ones. With this. They have a like logic to just flip them left, right. Obviously, they're eventually going to all go away because everything's going to be replaced with proper, multi-directional sprites. So I haven't looked here in a long time. Negative. Positive. That explains also why the other ones also appear diagonal. Okay, but now we have better sprites. Yay! Or slight fix on that. Yay! Looks good. I think for this guy, relatively basic is all we need. On to the next one. Last basic trash mob setup, which is this guy. Now this guy's interesting because he has a big it's not a polearm, halberd that he smacks down. And what I'm thinking is, what if for these guys do we want him to dash in? He jumps in, and then he does, instead of a jump attack, he stays in place but just does a big AoE. We could have him do a big AoE. The problem with that idea is I don't have any big AoEs I could just do, like, visually do. And because he's, it really depends on the visual aspect of it. I don't have anything good for that, do I? Let's look at our migrated section. First there's ground. I get anything interesting? Like an effect? Type Niagara system. I love how these don't have previews. That's really helpful. I don't think I want to give them like a full like effect like that. Yeah, I don't think I want to give them like that. But if one of these is a circle, we might be able to work with this. That's not bad. Oh, there we go. Something like that. What? Reset. Why is it just a little bit too low? Why does it look the way it does? Oh, what? Is it projecting down? Also, does it have a freaking thing here? Yeah, that's just part of it. Why is this part? Why did they not remove that? Okay, so that one would need a little bit of a control. But the rounded ones, basically, we could theoretically use. We need rounded twos. Ooh, hold on. We could really use this, remove the weird side stuff, and basically just use it for the decal. Yeah, I think maybe we use this instead of the blood one. What else do we have? Too lovely. It kind of looks weird. Yeah, this looks too. Like, these looked so good in the preview, and then they look like this inside the actual engine. I'm thoroughly disappointed in them. I could try instead of ground, also search circle. Now, the only one that's is this. That's not gonna help me. Okay. Let's see if there's just anything else here. Niagara Systems, a bunch of blood, of course. Wormhole? What the hell is this? Whoa. Right, we had all of the really trippy ones. I remember those. Yeah, we have a bunch of really trippy ones. Those aren't gonna work. We definitely need something a little more simple. One thing we could theoretically do is use this one, because it has a nice decal one that comes in really fast. We could use this and modify it to only have the decal part. Maybe also the rock part, but can I, not show an explorer, show in full review? There you go. Lava burst, decal only. So on this, we're going to turn off a lot of stuff. So let's turn off, first of all, the audio. Or I guess, I mean, we don't even need to have it on here. Boost burst off. Decal bottom, we probably is the one we want. If we turn off the rock ones, the flares. Fog might be fine. We'll see. Snowflake. Probably don't want that. It might be too much still with the like just the big pillar. We need to get rid of the little rocks for sure. Flare. Lightning. Get rid of the lightning. There we go. That's nice. So he'll come in, he'll smack Hill Halbert. Right? And then we'll get this, which will dissipate pretty quick, but I think that'll work. What we don't have, though, that I'm thinking of right now, is a way of spawning something easily on hit. Or at a location. But we can just put it, no, we can just put it on the animation. What am I saying? Of course we do. Of course we do. The same way we've been doing the other ones. So here, let's do a play Niagara particle effect. Now I need to offset this a bit. Not by much. Let's say like 15x. 15x. Not attached. Okay, let's offset a little more. Would you attack me already? Still more. 200? Please tell me that's not global offset. Wait, why? Why was it to the side of him? Why am I? Was it my imagination? Wait. Okay. Maybe it was my imagination. Okay. I think it was my imagination. 75. Maybe just feel oh, because of the sprite, I think it just feels a little bit off. So maybe I do want to offset it to be a little bit to the side to line up with the sprite better. Maybe other way. Oh, it still has some rocks. See, that lined up. In this direction, though, it didn't. It's okay. Where's the rocks? Where are the rocks that I still missed? Bone clone. Decal bottom. Fog. Oh. Final rock. Final rock. Yeah, there's no way of having it line up perfectly because his sprite doesn't look in the correct way, so it's not gonna be perfect. But so basically what we're gonna do is not have him jump anymore. He'll be one of the only mobs that doesn't jump. But he'll jump to you, line up, and then slam down. And then do that. I think that's the plan. Okay. It's you. We're good with you. Let's go to here. The one that's closest to what we want. There really isn't. We'll just start with the shark one. It's fine. It's a basic one. Skeleton 2D. Okay. Alright, we're still gonna do the basic moving stuff. His movement's not gonna be any different. I mean, to be fair, the little jump with the smash is also pretty cool. But okay, so we're going to need a few things. So this is in here. Say in order. Okay, this is going to be in place AoE attack. And then we need to jump to player. So on this one, I guess on this one, we need to get rid of these guys. So that's the hold attack, but we're going to say no jump. No attack arrow. 0.821. We are going to need to make the AoE bigger. Actually. So let's do radius. Hit max range. It's a 50-50 radius 200. We'll see how that looks. We'll just need to do a Is it still this one? Did I not say no hold? Excuse me? Oh, no jump animation. No, I said no jump. What? Did I do something to break my stuff? Let me test you real quick. I need you to do your triple. He's loading his animations, I think. I hope. What happened? Yeah, they was loading the animations. Yeah, so he's doing. Okay, so his is fine. Good. So hold attack, no jump on. Oh, min hold. Well, no, that's just min hold delayed 0. Okay, let's just do the jump to player. This one doesn't even have a jump animation, so it doesn't really matter where we sit here. You can go away. It would help if I did a next state here. A little bit. There we go. Okay. So a couple of things we need to do. We need to offset that so that lines up. So let's do Niagara thing can't be offset sideways, so we won't do that. But the trace needs to be offset from 200. Well, I guess we know it's yeah, it's offset 200. We know it's offset 200. So theoretically, this would line up. I have a feeling I haven't set it up to do that. Did I? Is it still going here? Yes. Wait, hold on. Why isn't it actually doing it? It should still do this. I guess those are the world locations. So doesn't quite help me. Let's find out. Here we get character attack locations. Character attack locations. If I spelled it right. There it is. Attack 2 from locations. Let's find where it's being set. Yeah, so there's the. So we're getting get. Oh yeah, why are they all get? Oh, yes. Yeah, they'll be gets because to add anything gives them to get it. So it's not this. It's will be in the cone attack. Here. We do this no matter what. Oh, it's based off the jump attack range only. So. If I can do a check to say to check if these are equal, and if they are, I can get the attack info, break it, and then back trace info, break that, and then we have our hit in range. Because it doesn't matter which one it is. And we need to offset it. But what I need to do is on here, I'm not setting rotations. So it has to be from the character's rotation. Because, yeah. So you get character reference. Get actor. I can type forward vector. Multiply by this. Yes. So that's the offset, but that should only happen if these are equal. Within half a degree, or 0.5. And it's greater than 1, it's fine. Okay. So here, we do a select based off this. If it's false, we do the normal. If it's true, we do this. And we do the same thing in the one below. Up. Okay. So now it should be better. That does mean, though, we need to go to this guy's stuff. But can't do just a check to see if it's offset. Because sometimes I'll want it to be a jump attack and sometimes I won't. So it can't just be that. So I think what we need to do is add a new thing to the struct. To here. I think what we need to do is add a is in place offset checkbox. No. No, I actually no, I don't think we do, right? Because the min and max range will be bigger. Yeah, this no, we don't need to do any of that. This will work. It will work just fine. I'm psyching myself out, basically. This should work for both of them. Oh, but no, it won't, because this hit min max range. I need consistent for the extended version, for like the jump version. Actually, wait, are we using this anywhere anymore? Wait. Because our jump attack has changed. If I search hit min range, do I get... I am using it for the regular trace. For what? For myself. This is for enemies. Okay. We can add then a float for just a enemy or additional offset. It's called additional offset. We can use for ourselves too if we want to. There's just no reason to, but we could. Give me this again. Oh, I need trace. So here, instead of radius, we'll just add a additional offset. Yet, why do I... I have to keep moving this here. I just said it. I don't like this bug. I just said it. I close it. I reopen it, and it's back. What is this bug? I don't like this bug. I like my stuff like this. Now I can see it side by side. Additional offset. Trace offset. Well, I guess it makes sense. It's trace offset. It's just offset. Additional range offset. Load. It didn't all crash, which is good. So what we can do now is on the skeleton, though. Open this thing. Compile. Okay, did not crash. Good. And now here, right? The hit min max doesn't matter. Radius does, and the additional range offset does. So let me see. So now I think we still say that if these are the same, then it doesn't move. Well, no, these are independent, so these don't matter. Yeah, these can stay as they are. So if we come here now, we don't need this thing. For selection, we need to just add. Oh, no, we need to only add. Yeah, we want to only add when they match. No. We were kind of right. This needs to go here. Otherwise, we will be offsetting in both when we want a single hit and when we were doing the longer one for a jump attack. Yeah, so that means that additional in place range offset. Or I guess it's no longer range offset, it's just offset. And this is just in place offset. In place hit offset. Okay. So instead of this being true and we just doing this, we now need to add this value. If it's the same, don't use the original. Just use this. and the world location of the character. Can you tell my brain is stopping to function yet? It's like, it's Friday. It's my brain is shutting down. If these are the same, use this offset. Did I do it? Oh. I'm not sending that through, which would help. Well, no, hold on a second. I'm sending the attack info through. No, that's fine. I am sending it through. Your in place offset 0. Hit min max range. I did get myself confused. Because we don't do hit min max. So hold on. Why is his... Wait, I think I'm got myself confused. Jump attack range times movement speed modifier. Right. That gets us the correct information, but why then, when I do my attacks, and I say no jump, oh, we do the gameplay tag no jump attack. That's fine. If it is... Oh, okay. Oops. All of that. If it is false, it uses the first position for both. Yes. That means we need to do... if it is... And then we check again. If it is a no jump attack, then we'll add this. Okay. Wrong check for this. We're checking this. Right. And we're adding to we're adding to the ones that we were doing before. So we're adding to this. False is as before. Right. This is starting to make more sense now. If no jump attack, this is true. Then we're using. Oh, if no jump attack is false, sorry, is false. Then we're using the same thing for both. No, it's true. True. We're using the same thing for both. We're using one. Why are we using the one? I think it's like confusion. Why not 0? Why not the closer one? Oh, because that is the start and this is the destination. So this is the start. This is the start. This is the get actor location. That's why. Yes. And normally this would just go here. And this would go here. And otherwise, yeah, both would go here. Okay, now man, I really confused myself. My okay, well, it's offset, but why is it offset not in the right way? Okay. Something's up. When we're doing the attacking, are we saying focus player off? We are. If we say no face player, what in the world? Let me take a look at your forward vector. Okay, so it doesn't move. When you're doing the attack, it doesn't move. Wait, what in the world? Hold on, is the effect world offset? Is the Niagara offset thing world? Because I think the trace is correct. I think what's not correct is the Niagara thing. Yeah, that's not right. What? The thing is actually... so my thing is working correctly. Okay. That's what's throwing me off. So what's going on then with the Niagara thing? Location offset. Is this world then? It's because it's not attached. So it's world. If I made it attached, it'll probably be relative. Yep. But then we have that. Shit. Shit. Do we need to do a custom thing to spawn Niagara just to have offsets? I mean, I guess so, because I need world and offset locally, relative. Okay. Spawn Niagara with local offset. Spawn Niagara system at location. Oh, actually, I do need to keep this. At location. Niagara system. Get actor location. Do an add, and then we do a forward offset. Forward offset. Oh, we just do a global offset. So let's do a local offset. Make it a vector. Then we'll split this. Split this, and then we need to do get forward vector and get right vector. Z is Z. And now we need two multiplies here. This is forward, and this is right. I want to keep oh, I need to add them. Right.
The ads strike without warning, but I strike first. Timeline frozen.
When you do that. That. There you go. That's what we're doing. Actor's location plus the offset of the forward vector and the offset of the right vector and the offset of height. That gets us the local offset. Then we just plug it in and set it up, and we should be okay. We'll see. Freaking Kemp. It really should have, the default one, I mean, should have an option of local and world offsets, just whether or not it is attached or not attached. But I remember a while back I read about that it's attached is local and not attached is world. If it's spawning from an animation, I feel like you more than likely want it local to the animation, to the character. Maybe my brain's not thinking now of a scenario where I would want a world offset. Or like world location and a world offset on a character animation. I think after this, we should be in a good place to actually set everything up and have it be working. Which is good. Okay. Location. Do I want a rotation offset? You know what? I'm making my own. Might as well. Expose all of these. And then we also do a scale offset. We should do... Ooh, no, this is just the scale. A rotation offset I want. Rotation offset we would need to do get actor rotation. And then we do a combine rotators. I still to this day do not know why it's called combine rotators, but everything else is add. Like, why not just call it add? I know it, under the hood it is not, it's like resetting every 360. But, like, if I want to put 720 degrees, I should be able to do that. Okay. So now we have this. Get rid of this. Add notify spawn Stagra. Do I have to go find it again? You know what? Let me do undo. Grab this. Navigate to it. Redo. Oh, I can get rid of the jump duration. That's not good. Destroy and activate. Yep. We'll probably offset his as well, honestly. But now we can say local offset 200 in X. It's who knows where. Is it underground? Like, what's going on? I mean, if forward vector X offset Z, this should be at 0. Z. I'm gonna do a little test, just put local actor here. I might need to move it down. Wait, why is... Like, it almost looks like it's here. No, even here, the decal's working. Oh, you know what it is? It's in the air, right? It is in the air, and the decal doesn't reach far enough. Okay. Got it. So we need to do a... on here. Active location. We'll do another one. Let's do split this one. Combine this one. And then we'll just need to do cast to no. Cast to why can't I cast to the base stuff? Oh, because it's not part of it. Get capsule. Get character capsule half height. Right, I set this up already before, so we're fine. So we use that, and then we do a height offset. Times -1. Ha ha! There we go. Okay, now we can have it be a little more interesting. Probably want to make it a little bit bigger, but now it works. We got there. We got there. Let's do a bit bigger on this thing. Size 1. Okay, maybe not that much bigger. 0.8. And get rid of that arrow now too. Yeah, let's go with something like that. So we'll probably need to do a 300 radius, I'm gonna guess. Well, it was at 0.6. It went to 0.8. So 0.8 divided by 0.6 times 200. Looking about 266. So it was a little small before. Let's do 270. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay. Let's go ahead and turn off that arrow. Did I put in the skeleton? Yes. By arrow. Don't need you anymore. And we can turn off the trace. The trace is good. That's finally working. Okay, hold on. So, are you dashing to me? Yes. I like it. I like it. I think this is what I kind of imagined when I first saw this one. Just they're not very tanky, so should be fine. Okay. Are we good then? I think I still want to test. Let's test a few of them, like we do with others. Yeah, kind of dashes to me. And then hits. The hit should be a bit harder. Let me see. I think it is harder, but let me just confirm. Yes, it is 20% more damage than the other ones. So the other ones by default do 10. This one does 12. It's not a huge amount more, but it is more. He has 15% less health and has 20% more damage than the other, all other mobs. I think it's fair. Okay, close you. This one's finally good. My brain today, my goodness. So, we have the in-place attack AoE, and then we need to wait. So let's add a wait. And this goes to next tree on completion. Then we do a little bit of wait. Let's do like we'll do a little wait. Like 0.25 to 0.75 range, it's fine. But he needs to have something after attacks. That would be bad if all three of those hit. I like it. I like it. Basically, when those, I think we need the arrow. The arrow is actually very needed on these enemies because they're 2D. You cannot tell which direction they're attacking. Yeah, so now you can tell which way they're about to slam down. That helps a lot. So I can move out of that way, and I know I'm safe. Cool. I think we got him done and dusted. I think that was the last one. Let's take a look. Skeleton 2D, we can get rid of you. We did the shark already. Do the mushroom, yep. That's all of them. And then here, the only one I don't have is the spiraling, which is a boss one. I'm gonna deal with that when we revisit the bosses again at a later time. Because I will revisit the bosses. For sure. We revisit the bosses so many, like several times now, but we'll do it again. Every time making like gradual improvements every single time. It's like painting. First, you draw the sketch, then you kind of, refine the sketch. Eventually, you start putting kind of your base colors in and start refining it more and more and more, adding in more detail and everything until you have a beautiful picture. Or I guess if you want to be relatable to modern day, you type the sentence in. By the way, there was a short I saw not too long ago that I felt was very accurate in how it depicted people saying that they made something when they use AI. Basically, they had there was a guy and a girl. The girl asked the guy to make food. Guy made the food, brought it over, and the girl said, "Oh, cool, I made the food." It's like, what? No. So, well, I asked you to make the food, and the food's here, so I made the food. It's like, no. And I felt like that is such an accurate depiction of what's happening with AI. Someone just sent someone to do it and got the result, and so they did it. Now, I wish I could find it, but no way in hell I know how to search for that one. Okay. All the trash mobs are done. We can take a look in the actual game. Right? Kind of would be important to see how it is. Oh. Are you guys stuck? Oh, there we go. Oh dear, look, oh god. Oh god, look how speedy they are. That's actually really cool. Hey Achilles, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. God, let me out, let me out. Wait a second, actually. Hold on. Wait, where did they go? There's this guy. Where'd the other one go? Don't tell me you fell off. Wait, did this one fall off? Did they just fall off? Ah. Crap. Progress has been realistic. Oh yeah, I made some progress, yeah. The AI is now a lot better. The effects are now a lot better. Let's go down here. The movement of that guy, I love it. He's so, I love that he's so like, just runs around like this. I really do need to modify the packs, or the amount of packs there are in these environments. Let's do that, because there's too many. You get over, I think you get over, if you just skip one, you get overwhelmed quick. There needs to be a little more distance between packs. That's basically it. So let's go to yep. What? No, I want you. Because this one has 5. Right. There's one there. One there. Oh no, 4. But up above there's 3. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, that's too many because there's one right next to each other. Yeah, get rid of that. So there'll be 2 packs here. If anything, I maybe want to do 1 pack here. Let's do 1 pack here. And then we can do 2 here. But they're relatively like separated. Like almost like a section here and a section here. Okay, what do we add here? 1 here is okay, because we have like kind of this area. Here will become too close. So this is basically a double pack. So let's get rid of that. Then we have 1 here. But we have another one, don't we? Down here? Yes, we also have 1 here. So let's not do that. Let's just move this pack here. You know what? I don't want to move that. Having them next to the portal is kind of weird when you spawn in. So let's do over here. And we'll just move this one next to here. Okay. That's 2. And then on this one, again, I'm going to move this away from from the actual teleport stone. So there's 1 there and 1 over here. I think we'll be fine. And then we get rid of the other ones. So 2 above, 2 below. Next. I think this one just needs 1 pack. Because once you teleport in, you'll aggro both right away. So we'll do 1. We'll just make it on the opposite side of this teleport crystal. And then for the above, we'll also do 1 on the opposite side of the crystal. Take your question back. No point of having a chase distance in terms of level layout design. Take what question back? Wait, what? You didn't ask me anything. Shop we're good, spawn we're good, obviously. You're thinking if there was a chase distance? Oh, did you send the message about that? Yeah, this is all there is. You see on your end? If you don't see it up here when you send it, oh, chat was off. If you don't see it here, now that it's back on, I forgot. I thought I had it on, but no one was talking anyway, so it was hard to tell. Yeah, you'll know it didn't get sent. Yeah, YouTube being YouTube. There's no filter that I can control. So yeah, whatever that question was, I never got it. It's not that I ignored you. We'll do one pack here. That should take care of kind of this whole area. Then we have one pack here. We can keep them, yeah, keep them there. And one pack here. That's fine. And then we're gonna have a freaking, so I have 2 packs in this area. That's too much. If anything, I'll have one kind of like maybe in the middle. Do you have anything where they ever stop chasing? Did you just at yourself? Is there a chase distance? Yeah, if you get far enough away, not only will they go back to idle, but they'll just despawn. Yeah. I fully like despawn enemies at range. Oh, I got it. Okay. So, here we have a lot. Oh, no, we don't. We only have 3. But 3 is too many because we have 1 here on this little island. So I think I'm getting rid of that one. Oh, no, there's multiple. There's actually 4. 1 there, 1 there. So I don't want 2 in this area. Let's have 1 kind of to the side of the road. And then we have, yeah, 2. It's basically, these are double packs. That's too much. We'll have 1 and we'll just put it in the middle. So we'll have two spawn locations here. This is the old map that we're not using anymore. This doesn't matter. This has 2 again. 1, 2, yeah. We'll just have 1. Pound right in the middle. And then this one has quite a few. So, okay, we'll have 1 on this section here. Then we don't have this be a double one. It's crazy. Then we can do 1 here. This one's kind of part of this double area, but I feel like it's still too much. Let's see what the other ones are. Then we have 1 here. Oh, yeah, that's not happening. So we have 1 for this section. one for this section, kind of, but this one's a little awkward to fight in, so I'm actually going to remove it. We'll keep the one here and the one here. So we'll have 3. There we go. That's better. And then in the here mob spawner, I'm going to increase the range at their spawning. 1500. This one fails a lot. We're gonna use the new one we learned about. If I can remember what the hell it was called. It was a trace. We were doing it on what were we doing it on? Oh, the teleport. Martial movement, teleportation, you. What is the node called that we were using? We project point to navigation. That's the. So we'll do this. And then we just need to do a random offset here. So we'll do an add. And we'll do a split. Random float in range. And then we'll do a where's the I want my variable back. Oh, we didn't have a variable here. Never mind. I should set up a variable. Spawn a radius. Say 1,000 by default. Because what's happening is they kept spawning on top of each other and just not be able to move. So let's start with this. And then maybe we'll make it a little bit bigger. I mean, I'll probably just make it bigger now, honestly. 1,000's not that big of a radius. Let's do 1,500. So we'll do that twice. So that way we have 2 random floats. And yeah, we'll just use that as the origin. Pivot, the point here. Quarry extent, let's say 500. Boink, boink. Okay. That should help. And let's take a look at this new setup. They should stop bunching. Okay, I'll get a little closer to them so they load in. Really? How close aren't you be? There it is. Okay, so I'm probably going to adjust that distance. Also, they still bunched up. Right, that's still pretty bunched up. So print string, whether or not this succeeded. I mean, maybe I do just need to increase the radius. If it succeeded, then I'll just increase the radius. False. Okay, hold on. There's a lot of false there. Why was there a lot of false there? Oh, it's because it might be too far? Like it's going off the map, maybe? Now there's a lot more true. Okay, so what we can try doing, let's do 1,000. And then if it fails, instead of doing the self-actor, if it fails, can you try again? I can't do this. I would need like another node here, so I can just do something else and then itself. I could do a while. I need to do a while. While this is... Wait, while it's true, repeatedly executes as long as condition is true. I want to do not then. As long as it's not true. Spawn position. Oh, yeah, no, as long as it's not true, I don't think I need to do this spawn position. It should be able to just use this. I assume. The question is, if I am generating from here, no, it'll recalculate again, I think. So let's do you. I think this is the better way. And then theoretically I can increase. Oh, why is this what happened here? Why are these both negative? Oh, no, sorry. Telling you, my brain's not working. 1500 now. Gonna load in. Infinite loop. Is it not trying to get a new one? Oh, I guess maybe it's probably not, it's probably not getting a new one. Yeah. So what we need to do is set a new one here and tell it to recalculate. Is it? Because maybe it's not. This is probably not the best way of doing this. But probably, I'm like 95% sure this is not the best way of doing this. Yeah, same problem. Okay. Is there a way to set offsets for the different bombs? Well, that's what I'm trying to do. I want to pick a random place within the navigation that they can go. And I don't want to hand place the individual spots. It doesn't matter. For whatever reason, the get a random location in navigable radius doesn't work great. Get a random. Oh, I'm using get. Which one am I using? Which one was I using? Random location and navigable radius. I think I was using get random location, wasn't it? In navigable radius. It was get a random reachable point in radius. Try this. Let's get this here. Radius. This one's different. We can try it. Do a print string on it. If it is true, then we use it. Otherwise, we use the get actor again. I mean, I could do something with PCG and stuff, but that's not going to give me the navigatable radius. PCG doesn't have a sample navigation system. Oh, it was all. There were some falses. Okay. There were some falses. think spawn radius was too high. Let's do 1,000. So maybe this one's better? I need to do this. Let's do like. I know there's probably gonna be. It's probably gonna be safe within 500. So let's do. If it's false, we'll use this one. Honestly, this. I'll just hard code it, whatever. Minus 500. And then within 500, it will means that it should be able to just pick its old spot again. The original spot, worst case scenario. Let's see. I need to change the distance here that they spawn. Oh, did they not spawn? What is going on? Did it fail that badly? What's going on? Wait, what's going on? You can't tell me that none of them spawned. What the hell's going on? This was like mostly successful. And even if it wasn't, this is the backup. The hell? I don't know. No, hard coding that is fine. I've used that node hundreds, if not thousands. Why did everything false? Every single one said false. Spawn radius 1500. What do you mean false at 1,000? What? What if I told it to go a little higher? So like, you know what? You're 100 units in the air. Maybe it doesn't like that's on the ground. Hell if I know on this one. Like, I'm not asking for a lot. I just want like a random place to spawn the character that is within navigatable area. Everything's false now. So this node sucks. This node just sucks. And the one we were using before wasn't better. Because this also fails. I feel like this should be really simple. Like, it finds where the navigation is, it clearly knows where it is, and then he just picks the point. Everything is false. Is the hardcode float in range conflicting? I'm not using it. I'm not using it. It's not even plugged in. There is no hardcode in anything. It's not even plugged in. But again, even if it was plugged in, that's not the issue. 100% certainty tell you it's not the issue. But what is the issue is I cannot get a point in the navigation. Just a wall of falses. So they're all right. They're all like stuck on top of each other because of it. I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna ask. Maybe there's some magical information will tell me, but I think I've tried this before. I'm trying to get a random point in a radius that's navigatable to spawn mobs. Get a random location in navigatable radius. Keeps failing constantly. The origin is on the ground and in a navigatable area. Then get a random location. Well, I can't get a random location because the random location has to be in a navigatable area. So it doesn't matter if the actor spawned already, because if that one node doesn't work, then it doesn't matter if I'm trying to spawn it in that location or move it to that location, right? The result is the same. The node doesn't work. So kind of a problem. Stupid Unreal. It could be because I have dynamic it's set to dynamic navigation. Maybe that has something to do with it. But still. Since things get a random point in navigatable radius? No, it's get a random location in navigatable radius. The nav meshes often generate dynamically around actors with a navigation invoker component. What? I'm not using world partition. I'm not using world partition. It's set to dynamic nav mesh in the project settings. And it mesh is working fine for AI navigation. I don't know. Last little thing. And then I'm calling it. Yeah, you go. Have a good one. Enjoy your Lord of the Rings online. Thanks, Tom. Bye. It doesn't matter. Neither one works. Yeah, I'll need to dive into it come Monday and see if we can get this resolved. Because it's stupid. It's been an issue. Like, I've seen it visually it be an issue, and I want to get it fixed now that we have some, like, the AI's better. We adjusted the packs. Yeah, we need to get them not stacked on each other somehow. And sometimes I place the, like, points near an edge, like a near cliff, because I just want them to, like, kind of fish out. And otherwise I just say, like, oh yeah, just move, you know, plus or minus X number, but I don't want to just always measure and make sure that, okay, is this box gonna fit? I just want to place it and have it do its thing. We'll see. We'll try to figure it out Monday. But for now, guys, I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. I'm going to go and try to do my evening Japanese stuff with my broken brain, as always. I can't wait to see how low of a success rate I have on that. I hope you all have a nice weekend. Video coming Sunday, as always. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye!